Hey guys, and welcome to part 11 of Let's Play Super Mario RPG. In the last part we did some things, we did some stuff, we defeated a boss, we got a star. So in this part you actually join me here as I explore the sewers, because it was kind of apparent that I wasn't that greatly levelled. I am only level 6, and I think I've already mentioned before that I've seen other LPs that have where they're a lot higher leveled, so I thought I'll do a bit of grinding off screen. But yeah, you join me at the point where in the sewers I am now leveling up the characters. So yeah, Mario is level 7, which is pretty cool. I probably should have leveled them all to level 8 ideally, just to make sure that nothing bad was going to happen in the later levels, but I kind of thought screw it, you know, I just wanted to go up to level 7 just to prove like I'm a big man and I don't need to go to level 8. You know, I'm doing pretty well. So yeah, as I mentioned before, when my data wiped, actually one thing it has meant that Mario and Mallow will pretty much level up at the exact same time now, or around the same time. As you just saw, Mallow leveled up after one more battle. So yeah, you get more XP as you defeat bigger enemies, and then so it's all going to level out, so Mario and Mallow will level up at the same time. As you can see, old Jenna there hasn't leveled up yet, so we're going to kill a couple more fish. But there is another reason I actually came down here. Well, to show off how badass I am. Look how much I killed those fish. Those fish didn't stand a chance. Like, a chance. And I've realised in this game that, so I got to adjust the old mic here, that actually you do get less experience for killing weaker enemies as you go through it. I didn't realise that was the case. I know most people probably would just assume that's the case, that you can go back and fight Goombas and still get the same amount of XP, because that's how it was in Paper Mario. But I thought I'd test it out, and even though it's not quite as harsh as Paper Mario, you know, Paper Mario you either get star points or you don't. This is like, you just get less XP, so yeah, remember back in the day when I was in these sewers and said there was this boss you could do if you wanted to, but it'd be better to come back to do it? Yeah, this is that boss. It's kind of a mini like extra boss. It's not really a proper official thing, but if you go through, if you're quite a low level, when you initially came here you probably would have just got your ass kicked. I mean, I know it's easily possible to do it, but I kind of gave it a go and died, so I thought screw it, I just won't do it. But now I have 3 party members, it's just no trouble really. So let's see if I can get some stats up here. HB 300, which now that's nothing at the moment. That's really just so easy. And it's already dead, so I won't go through the other stuff. And you actually get a flower jar, which is probably the most useful thing you get. A true form pin is like really useful for the boss we did do in here back in the day. But because we've already done that boss, we don't really need a true form pin, and I think I already have one anyway. So yeah, definitely come back here, even if it is just for the flower jar. And this is actually a really good place to grind before going to the next world. Most of this part is just going to be prep for the next world, and then I do actually go to the next world, so that's exciting. That's something to look forward to. And I got lucky again. This is like the 3rd time in this LP, I think. Unless I threw away that footage. No, this is the 3rd time. So I've already explained what lucky is, but I'm not going to show me going out the sewers. This is me coming straight out, and unfortunately, yeah, Jello did also level up. I was thinking about putting that in as well, but it kind of would have been really awkward, and it would have been like, you know, it would have just cut to me doing a battle, then cut to Jello level up, then cut to me leaving. So I just thought, screw it, I won't do that. I'll just make it easy on myself. So we got one more thing we need to do here. We need to return to the Mushroom Kingdom, and I don't get that name. Why is this place the Mushroom Kingdom? Why is it one town? It's like one small town, a castle, and that's the Mushroom Kingdom. I think all of World 1 is meant to be the Mushroom Kingdom, but that's kind of weird, you know? Like, I always assumed that in the old Mario games you were always in the Mushroom Kingdom and you didn't leave. That's why in Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga it's such a big deal that you go to the Beanstalk Kingdom, I think it's called. But I don't know. I guess it's RPG, they can make up their own rules, they don't care. So as you can see, this is something you probably would have done anyway, and I did originally, but whatever. But yeah, you need to go get that cricket pie because the whole point in Mallow coming to the Mushroom Kingdom, that one town, you know, that small town, the Mushroom Kingdom, is to actually get a cricket pie for the old, this guy, for the old man, the old ball and chain. Oh, that's disgusting. So yeah, if you actually have the cricket pie and you come back and you hand it to this old frog, he will give you a froggy stick, which the one problem with this game, or the one thing I found, is that it's kind of hard to know what things are. Like, a froggy stick, that could be anything. In case you're wondering, it's a specific weapon for Mallow, and so if you did that before, you would have found the forest and getting lost in the forest a lot easier than I did, because I didn't have that weapon, so I was a bit, you know, I still managed to do it okay, being level 6 and with not being fully equipped, but yeah. So I'm going to come here to save, because I think I've already mentioned this, sometimes the saving kind of, or when I equip stuff, it kind of messes up, so this is the first time I think I actually show me equipping something. So as you can see, I've got Nook Nook Shell. I'm going to put the Finger Shot, which is what we got off the little kid for Geno. Then I'm going to equip the Froggy Stick, and that's it. And I was so chuffed, I did so well, I didn't want to lose that progress. I thought I'd save again. You know, better safe than sorry. You never know with these things. What if there was a blackout? Then I would have to equip those weapons again, and that's going to take like forever. So that's that done. That's pretty much all we need to do in World 2. But yeah, we can go to this last area now, which I'm not going to show fully. If you played this game before, you will know what it is. But yeah, this is a whole area. I'm not going to really talk about it now. Maybe I'll return here. But playing on an emulator means that I can't run, go right and go up and right and jump at the same time. I just can't do it. But it does mean that if I jump into these fireballs, I then warp to the next platform magically. So I'm gonna have to do it like that, but I'm not gonna do it at the moment. It's such a pain. I'll see if I can do it at a later time, and I'll show you this area then. But yeah, I'm not. Yeah, it's an optional area actually. You go through the pipe vault and you go to this special isle or island, but I won't talk about that unless I go to it. So here we are in World 3. We are. First thing you got to do in any world or any new town, you got to go and save. If you're ever in a town of moles, you got to save in case they turn on you. I don't trust animals. I don't trust moles. So then the second thing you should do is go to the item shop. It's kind of key, because going to a new world, look at all this, it's wonderful. A punch glove, that's a weapon for Mario. As you can see, it says weapon Mario, so, and yeah, there was symbols for Mallow, but I thought they sound rubbish. Symbols as a weapon as opposed to a massive frog stick. I'll have the frog stick. Maybe I'll buy the symbols later. I need to look up the stats to see if it's actually worth getting, so yeah, I brought a load of stuff to equip, and I'm going to talk to this mole, because she looks upset. I'm guessing it's a she-mole. I don't know how you could tell. I mean, she has a bow, so I'm guessing she's a female mole. I don't know the mole culture or mole genders. I'm a plumber. It's not in my job description. So aren't you lucky people? We are now going to see me equipping more items, which is always fun. So yeah, there was some emulator does not like this. So all the stuff I brought there, the mega stuff, mega shirt, mega pants, mega cape, that's all for Mario, Mallow and Geno. So obviously that's the first thing I'm going to do, and then I thought might as well put a pin on Geno. I don't really need to, but just in case, you know, it's better to have one than not have one really. So that's most of what we can do in this town. Although we're not leaving straight away, because it's an RPG, you've got to go in the houses where people are standing perfectly still and hear their life story. Because that's how RPGs work, apparently. That's how real life works as well. Why not? Sure. Oh, so who's this old boy then? You should all know him. It's Bowser. I'm not exactly sure what happened to poor Bowser, but he had a lot of troops. So I'm guessing he tried to take on the Smithy gang and it didn't go well for him, and that all his mates ran off. But yeah, he now has 3 Goombas and 3 Magic Koopas, so The Goombas aren't going to do anything. Magic Koopas, they're probably pretty decent. And it's pretty lucky Bowser went that way, because we're on the right staircase, but he went on the left one, so that's very lucky that he didn't see us. Or smell us. He's a reptile. Reptiles can smell plumbers or something. I don't know. So here's another woman mole, because you can tell by her mum outfit. And all mums are traditionally women, so it's a woman mole. Here's a bit of story, here's a bit of what's going on here. The moles are digging, because moles like digging, so I don't know. I don't really know. So, there you go, Mammo. That's pretty funny, actually. So, yeah, you can also tell by their names. Like me, in this universe, or this mole place, I would be called Boy Human. Or Sun Human. Or Sun Person. Yeah. They never think that one through, do they? So yeah, something like that. So what's going on here is that I think something bad, like a load of moles are trapped or something. I don't really know. Yeah, I have heard the news, and yes, I will rescue them. So let's go. It's kind of weird that they had it like. I guess they had to have an excuse that only Mario could get up here. So I don't know why one mole can jump on the other mole's one, and why they needed 2 moles and a plumber to do this rather than just the 2 moles. But I'm sick of saying the word mole, that's for certain. So here's some new enemies. They're kind of annoying. They don't have much health. I'm trying to check them out. Yeah, I can't really remember what they're called. They're not too bad to fight. They're not too great to fight either, but yeah, they are quite low HP, but obviously as you can see you don't really do much damage, so it's kind of critical to actually get timed hits. So timed hits, I'm finding them really hard recently. I don't know why, I'm just but that's my problem. Okay, I can't seem to find any stats about those guys, but here's some new people. Here's Fire, pretty basic. They're actually really weak, they just take a load of damage, so don't worry too much about them. As you can see, yeah, 158 damage I just did, thanks to old punching gloves and the fire people being pretty wank. But the bombs, one thing about the bombs, I'm not exactly sure how they work, but it seems like if they're the last one left, they will then charge at you and blow up and kill themselves. So I'm pretty sure you don't get any XP when the bombs blow themselves up, and you do take some damage, so kind of the best thing to do is to take out the bomb first, or like later on during the battle, because if you leave it to the last second then it's just going to charge at you and blow it up. Although obviously if you're facing against a load of strong enemies, then you're going to want, then it's better to take out the strong enemies and not take their hits than take the bomb hit. So bloody RPGs, why does it be so complicated? So yeah, we've now started our way through the Molehill Mines, is that what they're called? Yeah, sure, why not? And so yeah, in the next part we are going to trek even further into the mines and hopefully rescue some people. So, Honest on 23, subscribe and all that, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.